The Majority Report.
Yeah, liberals will say, it's because they don't like propaganda, because things that are intentionally liberal, are not nuanced in what they like. But I think that that's something that they've been told by the other side. I think that if a programming that is specifically geared towards, liberal ideas, which hasn't been done before, usually it's like kind of it's the right framing the debate as to what is liberal on television. They're the ones that are calling bias, and they're the ones that are deeming things liberal, not actual liberals themselves. Liberals seem to run away from the title. That would actually be something that people would want to watch. I think liberals actually need to stand up for themselves and be like, look, progressive doesn't actually mean, I'm a Nazi just because, it was a Jonah Goldberg's book that that if you're a vegetarian, so was Hitler.
Right. Actually,
but yeah,
I will admit that Hitler and I think we used the bathroom the same way.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe that's just a coincidence. Maybe it's not. Now, so do you think, though, the reason why we don't have this entity on television is a function that liberals poo-poo the idea, or establishment media, supposedly even left-leaning establishment media, poo-poo the idea? Or is this one of just sheer economics or just the lack of leadership?
I think the problem up to this point is that there's always been the implication that we are going to start a news channel that raises money for liberals, and liberals go, whoa, 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 that's totally unethical, and we are better than Fox News. We don't want to do that. And my argument is, fine, then do it, just don't call it news. Because talk radio, right-wing talk radio is what Fox News is based off of,
right.
And no one ever calls right-wing talk radio news.
Except for all their listeners.
Well, they say that's, it's current events, but it's like that's not what it's called.
No.
And so journalistically, it's not unethical to say all these things and not have any proof and never make corrections. Glenn Beck this week said that he couldn't say what he is saying on television if it wasn't true, which in itself is not true.
That's fantastic.
Right. So I think that if we frame the debate differently and we come at it as we should have a political television or organizing on television, political organizing on television, just like Fox does, but it doesn't, but not call it news, then I think that liberals will be more warm to the idea because it doesn't feel like it's, there's something, shady about it.
I think that's
what they don't like about Fox.
That's a great point. Tina Dupuy, what is your Twitter account handle?
It's at Tina Dupuy. That's D-U-P as in Paul, U-Y as in Yosemite, and I'm also at TinaDupuy.com.
Great. I think that's actually a really great point. Sign me up. If anybody contacts you, says they're going to start it, I'm willing to do it. That's the beauty.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian. I don't care about any type of journalistic, sort of code.
Right. Noted. I'm really happy the Majority Report is back, by the way. Congratulations. This is very exciting.
Thank you very much. Tina Dupuy, please, folks, if your newspaper does not have her syndicated column, you know what you should do? Complain. Complain to your newspaper.
That's right.
You can
write
bring
letters.
Your whole future is tied up in newspapers, Tina. Don't worry about that. It's all going to work out well. All right, thanks for joining.
Look, it's just the paper that's going to have the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
News will be there.
That's true. All right, thanks, Tina.
The Majority Report.